We know we ask a lot from our patron and support network, and we are always so grateful for your generosity. In these challenging times, it's even harder to raise the funding we need to serve our community and achieve our goals. So we're always looking for new ways to maintain our revenues without adding additional burdens to our supporters. Today, we're excited to share a great opportunity that can really help our community and requires no additional out-of-pocket from giving. We've partnered with the Liberty Company Insurance Brokers and their Liberty Cares program. Liberty Cares is simple. You already make monthly payments for your insurance needs, whether it's auto, home, or for your business. For every line of insurance you move to Liberty, they will donate 25% of the commissions they receive on your policies back to our cause. And under this special partnership arrangement, that donation will come to us again and again every year you keep your policy with Liberty. Often, you'll be able to move your insurance into this program simply by signing one form. It's that easy. The Liberty Company is one of the nation's largest insurance brokers, and they've won a number of recognitions for their excellent operations and workplace culture, so you can rest assured that you will be well taken care of. If you would like to learn more about how this new partnership with Liberty can help turn your insurance dollars into much-needed funds for our community, please visit libertycompany.com/libertycares or shoot them an email at libertycares@libertycompany.com. And please be sure to let them know that you're part of our community so that they will credit the benefit of your policies back to our organization. Your ongoing support is much appreciated, so thank you in advance.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to another session of Mental Wellness Check-In with me, Navah Paskowitz-Asner.
And me, Chrisa Saad, LMFT, licensed marriage family therapist. I think this is our 16th show.
Oh my, no, that can't be.
Wait, I'm gonna ask our producer. Is it our 16th show? Maybe.
13th show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lucky 13.
Lucky 13.
This is our lucky 13.
But do you know what that means? We started this 13 weeks ago.
It's
okay.
hard to believe.
That's over 3 months.
I know.
Okay. Who knew we would be that locked in
Quarantine.
In quarantine. I mean, it started out to be like, let's help our community for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. I think everyone thought of that. I just read one of my friends was posting like, oh, I just felt like this was happening for a couple of weeks and I can get through anything for a couple of weeks, but I think we're going through so much, the time is
uncertainty.
It is, but it's like, there's no way you can plan. I mean, this is like a thing where you have to just go with the flow, ride the Corona wave, and just take it day by day, right? It's the only thing you can do.
Absolutely. It's really tough to be in a flexible state of mind because you want to plan, maybe you want to plan vacation or you want to start planning stuff for the fall. Yeah. And it's all up in the air.
Well, now at least, I mean, as scary and hard as it is for people like Matt and I who are, working basically 6 days a week, to know with certainty that the kids are not going to go back to school in person, at least we can start planning for something. Now we know that's the case. We have to make arrangements to make sure that we can do that. Shockingly, I just heard that Orange County is going to actually go back in person school with very little safety zone
in place.
So, everyone has their own opinion on that. I have my own opinion on it. I won't talk about it now, but let's just see how it goes. And I wish them all well.
But what we can think about too is that, the mental anguish that some parents might feel about the safety of their children and how that might affect them in terms of stress. There's a lot of stress out there and a lot of the uncertainty. And then as a parent or a parent of special needs, how do you keep your kids safe? And as Navah was discussing, LAUSD in Los Angeles here is definitely not sending the children back. So now you have to juggle care.
It's very difficult.
Your job,
it's very difficult.
And being a teacher.
And, all my single moms, it's, they're telling me what they're up against. And it's almost like you have to choose your job or your child's online learning, because you become the teacher in that instance. And especially if your kids require extra support, it's almost an impossible task. If you have more than one kid, like we do, the challenges rise even further. So, but let's talk about something positive where we are planning. We didn't just plan, we did. And we had our first day of Camp Ed mini camp. It's our summer program. It's not like really a camp. It's more of an amazing kind of expressive arts, just 3 hours of pure expressive arts and creation from our two directors, our amazing Judy Langdon, who is our music director.
There she is.
And our wonderful, I'm a little biased on our art director, Aviva Paskowitz, who
so talented,
amazing.
Really.
And
you give her a task and she's on it. She's so creative, so talented.
And the two of them together are they're like two little light. They're like, I don't know, this is probably not the thing to call them, but they're like two little fairies of light. You know, they bring so much light and joy to the room, and everything they're doing is so creative.
Yep.
It's really an amazing camp. It's unlike anything we've done before.
And one of the things that I really like is at the end of the day. So all of their programming is themed, and each week there's a different theme. So for yesterday, they did all about light and giving space.
It's Moon Week, and you see how the kids were creating this incredible. It's like it's not even a space globe. It's like a lantern.
It's a lantern.
They decorated it. They figured out how to actually create the technology of the lighting.
Illuminating
I couldn't figure out how to turn them off. But
so basically, the lantern is symbol for illumination, lighting your way in the dark. And so they did a wonderful check-in with everybody about who is your light, who is your flashlight.
I loved that.
Who is your resource when you're feeling like times are dark? Inspiration in terms of a favorite place that you might think about, a person that might inspire you and be your light in the darkness. And then they put this special note inside their lantern. I love that. And so that's a really creative way to process feelings and emotions. And we went around the room and talked about it a little bit. Judy and Aviva are so creative to think about that, tying in how it could be a self-help toolbox for these attendees, these campers.
Well, Judy and Aviva they've really created this program based on our current status. So a lot of what they're doing is anti-anxiety, meditation, mindfulness, really, bringing positivity into our situation. But it is, the whole tagline of the program is express, don't stress. So they're really bringing in everything that they're doing separately as directors into every single day. So it's not just one day is only music based, one day is only art based, one day is they don't want me to talk about Friday, because Friday is like a bonus and a special day. But it's just an amazing thing. I'm really proud of us.
And it's very calm, and you could feel the energy in the room. There's a lot of music to sort of narrate the moment, and everyone listens to the lyrics, and it's another way to help tie in their message and to de-stress. And so are there still openings?
There are openings. Our first week is full. You just have to reach out to me or Shelby, Navah at edasnerfamilycenter.org or Shelby at edasnerfamilycenter.org. And most importantly, we're safe. We're being very strict and completely
very creative,
following all the rigid guidelines, and really making sure that everyone is in their own workspace. Everyone has their zone. Pick up and drop off has gone really smooth, thank God. And it's a wonderful, safe environment, and we're keeping it very small. So I would definitely say call in, email, let us know if you're interested. It's ages 12 and up, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 1 p.m.
And it's really important, and I'm glad we're talking about this on the check-in, the wellness check-in, because young people, young adults, seniors, we all need connection, and we need it's a little bit of, it's not necessarily, it's socializing, it's safely socializing. Everyone went around the room, and some people said they missed hugs, they missed their friends. I miss my friends. I miss the hugs too. And I know my mom feels the same way, but it's nice to sort of at least have that small, safe group and to at least see people from across the room. It does something.
It's a totally different experience than the virtual is wonderful. And you see, you have an experience with virtual, but it's a totally different experience when you're in the same room
live
together.
in 3D.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
So it's really nice. And it provides really, I think, really help to stress-free and also just connection for these campers.
So write to us, call us, get signed up. We have a very limited space because we're trying to keep we are going to keep our numbers down to 8 participants per week. So it's going to fill up fast. So give us a call. Do you want to tell us about today's show?
Show number Lucky 13, right?
Yes. So and we're going to talk about something that is going to make everyone just like kind of squelch in their seat.
Here's my black and white cookie.
This is Chris's demon.
My demon. This and cupcakes. But the theme today is we're talking about sort of this COVID lockdown, weight gain, lack of exercise, over use of substances such as wine or mood food.
Yep.
And so we have our special guest today. She'll be coming up in a little bit. She is our nutrition / fitness instructor here.
Guru, Liz. And Liz is going to come in and tell us. What I loved about Liz is she was creating easy workouts that you can do in your home with your existing environment. So if you have a couch, you can use your couch. If you have a chair, you can use your chair. But let's talk about that a little bit, because this is not something I like to talk about, especially in front of people. But, we've all gained weight. I think the first 2 months were the gnarliest for me because the anxiety was off the charts. We were going crazy with anxiety and unknown and worry about our business and our family and not seeing our family members. So for me, and we were talking about earlier, alcohol consumption has raised by 55%. I think it's much more than that.
Well, that was in early March, April. So I think that we've gotten, I do. It feels like
I think it's much more than that, because everyone I know, except for Matt Asner, is boozing it up every night. Everyone I know. And the
average is 2 glasses of wine.
It's like you think, it's just 2 glasses of wine every night. But if you think about the size of your wine glass, and so the thing is, these are very unconscious decisions we're making to make ourselves feel better. And in the end, you don't feel better. You feel worse the next day.
You could.
You do. I mean, you drink 2 large glasses of wine, you feel worse the next day.
But the hard part here is that if you're consuming alcohol and you're drinking, your sugar content is going up, your brain's going more carbs, and then next thing you know, you might be binging at Taco Bell, or you're going to your fridge to go get whatever that next food item is. And then also it really interferes with sleep in terms 100%. Of the sugars and the alcohol. But also, we're just way more complacent because we're in our homes. But one of the things that we're going to talk about today is how you can really improve your nutrition and how you can get back on track with some sort of exercise. In Los Angeles, we're having 90-degree days. It's really tough. Totally. Some seniors were going to the mall and doing some walks in the mall because it's air conditioned, but I think they just closed.
Turned down. Yeah, that's been closed.
There's also options, walks at the beach. Walking in the sand is good for fitness and toning.
Except, like you say, the heat makes it a little. I mean, for me, there is no other exercise I want to do other than the pool. But I've spent the last 6 weeks not having a drop of booze, and I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I don't think I'm a serious drinker.
What do you notice it's different?
Well, for sure, I feel just less groggy in the morning. Well, I'm not a morning person.
The groggy.
But I miss the social part of it. I miss having something that I can relax with.
Yeah.
I miss, because I
At the
need
end of
it.
the
I
day.
need it.
Yeah.
But the pros of feeling better so far outweigh the cons so far
Right.
outweigh the benefits and there is no.
I think that you're right. It's the clarity, and that maybe
Yeah.
waking up. I noticed that if I take a break from white wine, which probably has a lot more sugar in it, that I wake up much earlier. I'm able to exercise in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm able to just feel a little bit more clarity. And
but I think, and I want to be very clear. I'm not saying that this is for everyone. I know a lot of my friends who this is their one little thing. Nobody needs to give up their one little thing. If this makes you happy, forget everything Chrisa said.
But notice it.
Don't listen to Chrisa and literally just don't listen to us. But if you aren't feeling great, and like I was getting more headaches than I normally get,
there you go.
I just didn't feel great in the morning. And we're talking about freshman 15.
Yeah.
That is a big deal to me. I don't want the freshman 15. So just that little thing that I did made a difference. So that's for me. But going back to my mom's, if you want your little glass of wine, don't listen to Chrisa.
Well, look at me. I'm eating my black and white cookie.
Chrisa's still eating her black and white cookie, by the way.
But here's the hard part. This is paired with coffee. And if I drink too much coffee, it's not good for my stomach. It makes me have the shakes.
Well, then we go back to the anxiety
and then we're in a cycle.
Right.
So I need, so anyway.
But this is all based on your particular needs.
Sure.
If you want to get healthy, I mean, we're just hanging out. A lot of us are working different schedules. We have more time to do this. And Liz is going to show us now how you can do this in your house and staying safe at home, just with your regular environment, and just little tips that'll make really a huge difference in your life.
Right.
Hey, Coach Liz.
Hi, everyone. How are you?
Hi, Liz.
Hey, Liz. Liz.
You guys can hear me. Is my audio good?
Is it okay? Okay, yeah. Our producer said it's okay.
All righty. So, Liz, we would love you to, in your own environment, with things that people normally have in their house, give us a few tips on just like, helping the COVID belly. Is that
I was calling it my cupcake, pasta belly, beer belly, whatever you want to call it.
I totally feel you. So, of course, I know you guys were talking about, the sugar consumption.
Yeah.
And a little bit less activity. So obviously that's going to play a role, especially in anxiety, and especially talk about, people on the spectrum and already having, or someone that maybe already has anxiety. So sugar will feed that, and then lack of activity will feed that. And, being inside your house, it's kind of hard to get away from not eating more because you're just around food more often. And then at home, most of the time, people, you're in your living room, you're watching TV, or you're on your bed, or you're on your phone. So one of the things that I do, especially with my brothers, is like if we're watching TV, or just with anyone, if I'm watching TV, we tend to pick our favorite commercial, right? So everyone's got like one commercial they like, and if you're watching a show, you'll probably see that commercial at least once or twice. So it's like, okay, when this person's commercial comes on, we're gonna do squats. And
I love that.
Everyone can squat, because squatting is literally sitting and standing up. So even if you're on your couch, everyone grabs their space, and you're sitting and standing, and making sure that you just barely touch the couch and back up. If someone's a little shorter, they can use something like just a ball on the floor. They can grab a toy or a little bench. A lot of people have little step stools. So if you have a step stool, you can go onto there. Couches are really versatile, surprisingly. I've been able to use my couch a lot. So chair dips or tricep dips is another one, especially for, the guys that like to have the arms, or people that like to feel, some resistance in something that's difficult. These can get pretty hard. So you put your hands just at the edge of the couch, and then your feet, you would extend them out. I don't know if you can see my feet, but the farther out and the straighter your feet your feet are, the harder it'll be. The closer your feet are to the couch, the easier it'll get. So you can just choose your spot and dip down and up, right?
That's a good one.
Another one, especially if you haven't been moving a lot, is something like jumping jacks. If you're, you know, like if people have a hard time coordinating, like just jumping up and down. I have tile on my floor, so if you have any type of tile or somewhere where there's a square or a certain spot where you can say you're gonna stay in your square and jump up and down. That's super good practice for jump roping.
Right.
And you know, like a lot of people might not maybe have the hand-eye coordination or the hand coordination for jump roping, but you can build up that stamina with your feet. Another one is push-ups. You can do push-ups off the floor. You can do them off of a couch also, right?
Oh, I like that one.
So that's always really good. You can even do them off of the wall.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I have no upper body strength. And so I actually do them up against the wall, and it helps because you can really, I'm just not, I can't get on the floor and do that. You probably can. You could probably do like 20 push-ups, but it does help when it's up against the wall.
Yeah, definitely. That you can even practice, like, you know, you can put a little mark, like, oh, I can put my hands here, and then the next time you put your hands a little lower, you know, things like that. That's really cool too.
But the great thing about this, though, is that you can do this with your kids. You can do this. I love Liz's idea that she and her brother look for a commercial and they're like, oh, there it's, because then it makes it fun.
Yeah.
Liz has a thing she does with Eddie that's just incredible. But anytime when you're making exercise fun, the kids are going to be more likely to not realize it's exercise and just think you're pretend playing. But the main
watch things that have themes on them, like, so if they like watching superhero stuff, you know, you can even go online and look up, you know, superhero moves, and you can name things superhero wise, right? So you can be like, oh, I'm going to show you my superstar, you know, logo here, or you know, you can do an art project, and you can say, okay, like you're gonna lift up your art project every time you squat.
Right.
You know,
I love this one. That's a good one. I need that one. I need that one.
Well, it's good for surfing too, right?
You know, even things like moonwalks. You're watching a space show, and you start saying, okay, if we're on the moon, we're gonna balance.
Oh, that's cute. I love that one. That's a good one.
That would work for core, right?
Not to touch the craters.
I think what Liz said is so important too, is that these, you know, so many of the people in our community are triggered by these things that we might be taking in on an excess. So you have the alcohol, you have the caffeine, and you have the sugar. All three of those things our community is super sensitive to. So just lowering those three things is going to make a huge world of difference to anxiety and to kids who are more prone with anxiety, parents, caregivers who are more prone with anxiety. We're reading some of these statistics, Liz, and they're incredible. I mean, the amount of nationwide of people who have been affected by this, you know, like you say, inability to go to the gym, inability to you know, you're at home, so you know, the kitchen is just
it's not just the gym. I mean, you know, the gym is one place that you can't go to, but you know, you can't go to parks, you can't go to beaches. It's the middle of the summer, so even if you could go outside, you probably don't want to. And now you have your whole family to take with you, and no real space where you can commune. So I get it. It's become very difficult to exercise, and I can imagine, you know, when you're a parent and you have kids' lives to organize, and now trying to fit in your stuff into that time, it can get difficult. And that's why, like, even when you're cooking, things like when you're cooking, you're standing at the stove, like, take one knee up and see how long you can hold it while you're stirring the pot, you know, switch it up. You know, you're washing dishes, and a lot of people tend to like rest their bellies or, you know, their chest on the sink, or you tend to kind of like slouch, you know, like try to sit up straight, like feel what muscles are working and squeeze them, you know, get them stronger, because you're going to be using a lot of your back during this time if you're, you know, reaching for things, or you're washing dishes, or you're cooking a lot more, and you're doing laundry, so you're constantly going down and up and down and up. So I expect a lot of people's backs to be hurting more.
Yeah.
You know, so strengthening those muscles, just doing what you can to, you know, to try to get really balanced. And that all comes, you know, from your stomach and your back and
Getting your core stronger.
Yes.
So Liz, if somebody wanted to reach out to you, are you still doing private online sessions, and how would they reach out to you if they wanted to do that?
Yeah, thank you. So I'm still doing Zoom sessions. So I personally am traveling the U.S. for a while, but I stop, you know, whenever I have sessions. So my students get to work out with me in a different state a lot of the times.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. So they get to see a little bit of other states. You can email me. I also am on Facebook and Instagram. I'm All Abilities Fitness Coach on Instagram, and then Liz or Lizzie Corral would be my name on Facebook. I leave you guys my email. It's LizzieLuviano, so Lizzie Luviano at Gmail.
Okay, we're going to put that up. And if anybody wants to reach out to Liz and get some private coaching or tips, she's been working with our community for many years and working with the center. And those are great. And we love that. And thank you so much, Liz, for giving us those tips. And the most important thing that Liz taught us today is that you be more aware of your body. Even though we're standing there and we're doing all this indoor stuff, to just be a little more aware of your body at times. It makes all the difference in the world.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, Liz.
That'll translate good once the gyms do open up, or
yes,
you know, it's a little cooler and people can go outside. You know, you'll be able to feel kind of what muscles haven't been working or have, and things like that. Yeah, and then it just helps you, be in tune with your body if you ever do get anxiety and need to take a breath. Or something is in pain, then you're able to really recognize that before it gets worse.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much, Liz. And we'll see you very soon. Stay safe.
Stay safe on your trip.
Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
So very nice.
Yeah.
And the other part of that too is like in my neighborhood, there's stairs, and I see families walking. Late in the afternoon, like around 6:30 or 7, maybe after dinner, they're getting that walk in, and their family, you can walk the stairs, up and down a couple times, or we have really big stairs in my neighborhood. And
that's the only thing I would think of is if it gets narrow, if you had to like walk by.
No, somebody. I mean, of course, we still wear masks in our neighborhood. But if it's too close, by all means, it's not very safe. But also hills, you can walk the hills if you have somewhat of an incline in your neighborhood. And also what's really popular right now is bike riding. Yeah, I see families going on bike riding. So if your neighborhood is safe, and I'm biking 2-3 times a week. Yeah,
you're biking like a mad person.
I love it. I never did it before. And because of, the gym closing down, I used to be a gym person. It's amazing, and I'm really getting addicted to it, and it's changing my mental well-being. I get up early in the morning and I'll go for 2 hours.
That's great.
So that's, and if your family can have that outdoor exercise, and if it's a little bit cooler or early in the morning, then that's a really good way.
That's another issue. We're going to have a whole nother show about that, which is how do you wake your kids up in the morning? Because that literally is going to be one of our next shows.
Sleep show, because people's time clocks are really off.
But I think that parents universally, kids are staying up later.
Yeah.
And parents are just letting them stay in.
Yeah.
It's summer, so we got to give them some slack, but
Right.
we definitely will have a show on that.
We
and
do.
maybe
We really need to have another show.
but maybe
about
let's bring in a
sleeping
couple teenagers too,
and talk to
so
them
they can
about-
have their own say. We're not just the parents constantly nagging on them. But let's talk about next week, because next week is very important. Yeah. It's very close to my heart, because it's something I've been dealing with for a long time. And I don't really talk about it very much, but I have chronic pain. I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, and I have a lot of stress. Mm-hmm. So adding those to the pandemic, I've been in pretty much a constant flare up for the last 3 months. Mm-hmm. The more exercise I do, the less pain I have, but it is constant and it is chronic. And next week, we're going to talk to a few people who also have this condition, and talk about how the percentages of special needs parents have fibromyalgia. It's shocking. You're going to be shocked. Mm-hmm. So next week, our topic is chronic pain in caregivers. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be amazing. We're going to have Shannon Penrod on, who is the amazing host of Autism Live and a good friend of mine, mm-hmm. ours.
Yeah.
We're also going to have the amazing founder of Mitzvah Wellness, which is an amazing, I've said amazing too many times. It's a CBD product that they have created, a topical that is out of this world for chronic pain. And we're going to have Shifra on talking about some tools for chronic pain. So watch us next week and stay safe.
Stay safe and cool. And we'll see you for show number 14 next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.
We know we ask a lot from our patron and support network, and we are always so grateful for your generosity. In these challenging times, it's even harder to raise the funding we need to serve our community and achieve our goals. So we're always looking for new ways to maintain our revenue without adding additional burdens to our supporters. Today, we're excited to share a great opportunity that can really help our community and requires no additional out-of-pocket from you. We've partnered with the Liberty Company Insurance Brokers and their Liberty Cares program. Liberty Cares is simple. You already make monthly payments for your insurance needs, whether it's auto, home, or for your business. For every line of insurance you move to Liberty, they will donate 25% of the commissions they receive on your policies back to our cause. And under this special partnership arrangement, that donation will come to us again and again every year you keep your policy with Liberty. Often, you'll be able to move your insurance into this program simply by signing one form. It's that easy. The Liberty Company is one of the nation's largest insurance brokers, and they've won a number of recognitions for their excellent operations and workplace culture, so you can rest assured that you will be well taken care of. If you would like to learn more about how this new partnership with Liberty can help turn your insurance dollars into much-needed funds for our community, please visit libertycompany.com/libertycares or shoot them an email at libertycares@libertycompany.com. And please be sure to let them know that you're part of our community so that they will credit the benefit of your policies back to our organization. Your ongoing support is much appreciated, so thank you in advance.